Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program. I call it 2020, 2021, 2022. Will this cycle end? Of course, it will end, but only for a while. It will end and give you some stability in 2023. But the signals are that when we get to 2024, there's a whole change of planetary moves again to bring back many of the problems. But we'll talk about that later. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are very special to be read. I'll talk more about the palms later. And yes, this session will cost you USD $50. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you. That's your soul. Everything I will teach you. But first, let's talk about this program. Now, 2020, for you coming from Libra, you are lucky that you had 40% support, which gave you the foundation to just carry on as weakly as you can, but you didn't sink. And if you are the ages in 2020, ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 50 after 36, I'm sorry, I'm going to read that to you once more. In 2020, if you are the ages of 18 or 27, yes, or 36, or 45, or 54, or 63, or 72, or 81. If you were any of these ages in 2020, you would have suffered and you would have had mountains to climb, not very successfully at all in all areas of your life. And then in 2021, if you're the ages of 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, or 82, or even 91, you would have a lot of difficulties not finding your way, always a lack of support, always differences in personal life, job, business, everywhere. And now in 2022, the foundation remains steady, but of course, not everybody will be able to use the foundation. There will be those of different ages doing very badly. Those will be of good ages. So I'm going to give you a whole set of good ages. And if you're of these ages in 2022, remember these ages I'm going to give you now are only applicable to 2022. Now, if you happen to be the age of 17 or 22, sorry, let me start again. If you are the ages of 17 or 22 or 23 or 24 or 26, you are going to be very lucky in this 2022, at least up to 60% or more, or maybe even 70%. And if you are the ages of 26, 31, 32, and 33, any of these ages, you will have a great burst of energy to put you in the right side of success in every way. And if you are the ages of 35, 40, 41, and 42, you will have a lot of support in getting better jobs or moving on to better cycles of success, financially and otherwise. And if you are the ages of 42, 44, 49, 50, and 51, tremendous support comes for you. You can make changes that will suit your lifestyle extremely well. And after that, if you're either ages of 53 or 58 or 59 or 60, you'll have a lot of comfort come into your life, stability of all sorts, finding the mental side of happiness as well. And then if you are the ages of 62, 67, 68, and 69, you'll have the pleasure of comfort and you'll have the ability to improve any health issues that may bother you. And after that, if you are the ages of 71, 76, 77, and 78, or 78, You will also be remaining lucky. You will also be very well looked after in one way or another. So, if you are any of these ages in 2022, you have the right good planets beside you to give you plenty of support. If you are not any of these ages, then you have to be careful in all areas of your life, whether it's job, business, finances, whether it's romance and marriage or family, and whether it's health. So that's how I've divided ages for 2022. These are only applicable for 2022. These energies of 2022, for you coming from Libra, want to give you a support to do things, but the support is limited. Well, depending on your age, is limited. And so don't get too adventurous. But if you're of these ages I've mentioned, give it a go. And you'll find that COVID or no COVID, economic country problems or not, you will be luckier than most of the people. This 2023 next year, it has planets of a different kind. There's a different change of alignment. And many of the planets who trouble you or trouble the world in 2020, 2021, 2022, they are moved aside. And so we'll have relief in 2023. And you coming from Libra, if you're of the good ages I've mentioned, you'll have more than relief. So you may have some good luck come for you. But let's tackle the 2022 with these ages and get yourself a good foundation in all areas of your life. This return of the problem in 2024, a little cycle with many of the similar planets in 2020, 21, and 22, they return. So what might happen in 2024? The problems of 2020, 21, and 22 can return in 2024. I'm talking of personally and also country-wise. And there may be a stutter or more than a stutter in countries to bring difficulties in 2024. So be very careful with whatever you do now in 2022 because it can be affected. Whatever you did, whatever you planted, whatever you grew, whatever you expanded in 2022, that may be at risk in 2024. Well, this is what I can tell you basically. I have a 90-minute session which costs you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms are very, very special. If I haven't told you, I'll tell you now that yesterday, 350,000 babies were born. Yes, every day is the same old story and it's climbing. 350,000 babies born yesterday can't have the same fate and destiny. Even the time of birth, we can't narrow it down. We have to fall back on the palms. The palms belong to your soul. And all these lines and all that, they are magic. And the palm changes with the environment, whereas your date of birth and time of birth is stuck. So reading palms is very important. Then that's what I do in this 90-minute session. And I talk to you about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. Quickly, we'll go through that. I'll show you the platform that's waiting for you in all areas of your life. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's a host of good energy to teach you and how to make you avoid the bad energies. And as I said, if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you the system. The system involves energies from the soul and involves your own energies as well. If you're just buying it off the machine, you can never win. And then I will show you finally that energy within you called the soul to accelerate the energy. I find in most horoscopes, in my lifetime, the horoscopes I've seen, they all have only an ability to get the soul activated in their 50s and their 60s and some in their 70s. Comes very late in life, but I'll show you how to accelerate that energy. So there'll be a lot going on in this 90-minute session. And you'll be able to use this to more improve what's going to happen in 2022. So you have the chance of 35-40% waiting to help you. Don't grow too large. If you're not of the ages that I mentioned for 2022, be careful. You will be in the negative side of things. Don't take risks of any kind: emotional risk, financial risk, physical risk, and mental risk. In the meantime, I wish that you would one day have a session with me. My desire is to get people know their destiny and fate way ahead before it can even happen. That's what we do. And health issues as well. I'll give you a whole list of where you could go wrong so that you can quickly get it all restored long before it can even bother you. So this 90-minute session, here's my email again. Send me this email and I'll reply to you. And remember, it will cost you USD $50. I accept PayPal. So I'll give you my PayPal account, and that's how we'll move ahead. In the meantime, you coming from Libra, I wish you good luck for 2022 and way ahead. Thank you. Goodbye.